Good afternoon, my name is David Canales, and today I will be discussing the battle against gun violence. Before we start off, I would like to share a very personal story, one that I feel very connected to. On the date of February 14 of 2018, a young man by the name of Nicholas Cruz entered Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, and with his AR-15 style weapon, he killed about 17 students and faculty of the school and injured 17 others. He legally purchased the weapon, even though he was showing signs of crazy behavior, threatening the school and students. Legally purchased the AR-15 style weapon. And I tell this story because it's very close to me, since a mutual friend unfortunately did die in this event. It was very sad to hear that she had passed. And at the moment that this occurred, I really thought this was the worst that school shootings could get. You know, it happened so close to home with so many deaths. I really thought it couldn't be worse, but unfortunately this was just one of many of what it seems like of many gun violence events that have happened in the past year. So, including this experience, and after extensive research, I strongly feel that we should all reunite and battle against gun violence and advocate for gun safety. It's an issue that affects all of us. Doesn't matter what race, what ethnicity, if you're rich, if you're poor, doesn't matter. It affects everybody. Somebody loses a friend, somebody loses a husband, a wife, a brother, a sister. It affects everybody. It's not isolated in just one state. It affects all 50, and it's something that we should all strive to improve. So, a preview of this speech. So far, it looks like every year the deaths of gun violence that has been caused by gun violence only increases. There are ways, however, that we as a community and individuals can do and follow to improve gun safety and battle against gun violence. And we must rely on these methods if we want to strive for a better future. So first, I will discuss the reality of present-day gun violence. So according to the Gun Violence Archive, the number of deaths have only increased each year. In 2018, 14,896 people have died due to gun violence. In 2019, 15,448, and in 2020, 19,411 people have died. This has been the most significant increase in the last decade. However, in 2022, the highest deaths have ever been recorded. According to the Gun Violence Archive, so far into 2022, we haven't finished the year yet, so keep that in mind. So far, 24,948 people have died. That is insane. That is a number that should have never been reached. It is insane to realize how many kids, how many adults, how many grandpa, it doesn't matter what age, how many people we have lost to such a big issue. Now, I will discuss ways we can act to prevent and advocate for gun safety. There are plenty of ways that we as a community can act together. One of the ways, according to the Prevention Institute, is to reduce guns to the youth, and to risky individuals that display risky and crazy behavior. Another way, according to the Prevention Institute, would be to hold gun industry accountable and improve oversight on all guns that are purchased and sold. There are ways that we as individuals can also participate in. The first is to make the promise to advocate for gun safety and to spread the word on social media, on blogs, doesn't matter. Tell your friend, tell your neighbor, spread the word, maybe even in your own family. As many people as we can get to unite in our cause, the better. The second, which is what I'm advocating for in this speech, is to sign a petition. This is both of these ways that we can participate in as individuals come from the Sandy Hook Promise, which is a foundation founded by the Sandy Hook survivors and the parents of the kids lost, and the petition comes from the takeaction.sandyhook.org. Now I will begin to discuss what the future of gun violence might look like. So far, gun violence has shown a worrisome trend line. Many nonviolent altercations now end with gun, maybe fist fights that would have happened now end with shootings, which is insane. According to an article by the Washington Post called "The Staggering Scope of U.S. Gun Deaths Goes Far Beyond Mass Shootings." Not only do disputes now relatively more likely end in shootings rather than fist fights? The ample access to guns also plays a significant role in this gun violence situation. According to that same Washington Post article, a massive toll has also been building up, not only on our kids but on citizens, on everybody. It has been shown, according to that same article, that mass murders and mass shootings have a psychological impact on people. It instills fears of doing regular things, maybe going to the movies, going grocery shopping. Normal things that we would do on average has now become scary. We can't even go outside our house anymore, which is crazy. We shouldn't be going to school or going to buy groceries in fear of our lives. So, in conclusion, I think gun violence is only getting worse. It is shown, the numbers prove that it's just a trend line that just keeps going up. The deaths just keep piling up. There are ways that we can help, but it is only if we rely on these ways and methods that we will improve this situation and fight and win. We have to win at all costs this battle against gun violence. Gun violence is an issue that affects all of us. We must all strive and must all unite to fight against this issue. We must all do our part. We must all invite as many people as we can. We need as many fighters to join into this cause. A way that you can start right now, and I advocate for, is to sign a petition to urge the Senate to increase background checks on all purchases. This petition is organized by the Sandy Hook Promise Foundation, and it's a start. If you really can't do anything, if you want to start helping, you can start by filling out this petition. Thank you so much, and join me in this battle towards victory against gun violence.